Alrighty traders, hello everybody. So let's have an update across all these markets right now to see what's going on. Let's get straight into it. Don't place a trade based on what you'll see in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. Traders, let's get straight into today's session right now. And let's see what's going on across the board today. So let's start off with the good old stock market right now, and we can see what's going on through here. So the very short-term analysis here on the Dow Jones. The Dow Jones right now, we are in a very strong upward trend, but right now what we're experiencing is this, okay? We're experiencing up, then down, high, low. Now we're coming up. We're probably going to experience maybe a little bit of a short term before we start to see this thing start to move to the upside from there. So that's a really big and key important level from there, as you can see. So very nice up move. We're probably going to get a little bit short term, but one thing you in a trending environment, we have this sort of high lows, right? We don't ever want to think that these down movements through here a change of trend, because a trend analysis is higher lows, right? And so we developed a higher low here. We're probably going to develop another higher low here on that there. Let's look at the Nasdaq as well too. Nasdaq actually developed that higher low, so really nice high low through here. We came right back up to this level here, and now we've just been slowly going up for these last couple of days, slowly, before we start to see potentially bang, bang, and then also bang as well too, right? So really big, strong up movement from there when it comes down to the Nasdaq. Also looking at the S&P 500, and very strong movement from here. So the first rule is, what's the trend? We have a low and we have a higher low. So up, flattening out, down, higher low, up. So even if we did get a bit of a short-term drop, the trend is still significantly on the upside from there. So also let's go look at the YM, the Dow, the Russell from here. A little bit of a short-term pullback, but once again, the theme of this video is all about what? Low and a higher low. So as long as the Russell stays above this low here, even if we did get a down bar like that from there to there, we are still making these higher lows all the way up, high low, high low, high low. So therefore we're probably likely to start to see this thing start to have a really nice move to the upside from there when it comes to the Russell from there. Let's look at the actual gold and silver for today. So silver right now is right at this level of strong resistance, and having a little bit of a drop through here. We have actually had a really nice movement to the upside. So really nice move to the upside. So a little bit of a short-term sort of maybe pause for a bit is actually probably a very healthy thing. But then after that, you know, to me, it's about to blow. It's about to really accelerate. I truly believe very soon. Also looking at the gold market as well too, guys. The gold market, as you can see, really nicely strong moving to the upside. And one thing, when I'm looking at these markets, I like to use 2 moving averages, right? So 2 moving averages I like to use from here. So this is the 52 and also the 9 moving average. And one thing that I like to use myself is if the 9 moving average is still very strong trending on the upside and we're above the 9 moving average, that means there's a lot of short-term strong momentum in that direction, at least on a very short-term level basis. So right now, as I speak, the market is above the 9 moving average, and the 9 moving average is still very strong on the upside. We haven't, whenever we do start to slow down, we start to get these flattening out periods, flattening out. We go from up to flat, up to flat. We haven't got that yet. As you can see, we're still very strong on the upside. Looking at the short-term analysis on the GDX, and GDX pretty much a nothing day today, as you can see, pretty much a nothing day. But we're actually starting to develop some really nice trend analysis, right? We have a low, have a nice higher low and a nice higher low, and as you can see, look what's happening through. Really nice sort of strong trending 9 moving average, strong trending 9 moving average, and a strong trending 9 moving average. So as you can see, it's not until if we start to get below the moving average, that's when the move starts to end, start to get below the moving average. And so if we do start to get below the moving average, the move has come to an end, but right now the move is still very strong on the upside from there. Look at the GDXJ, and you can see the GDXJ actually had a little bit of a pop to the upside, which was a break above these short-term highs from here to here, as you can see. But what we're looking at here is we're looking at low, low, and now we're also looking at a higher low from here, right? So we're looking at all these levels from here when it comes to the GDX, and now we're actually on a move to the upside, right? So once again, the 9 moving average is very strong to the upside, and we're still above it, right? Once we start to get below it, then we know the short-term leg to the upside has come to an end. When we get below it, it comes to an end. So we're still way above the 9 moving average. So this could just be a bit of a pause before we start to see that. Now, when I say come to an end, guys, all that simply means is when we have this trend up and then down and up and then like that, what tends to happen is, and let me bring on this one here, what tends to happen is that the moving average goes up like that through there, and then it just ends through there. And then when we get back above it, we end up going through another move. And this is what the 9 moving average starts to do, right? We actually start to get that sort of action from there. So that's what I say is like that sort of goes along with these legs, this leg here, this leg here, this leg here. It sort of goes along with those legs there. So that's what I'm looking at from there. Let's go look at the SIL. And the same sort of scenario, we had a very strong break up above, and we are well above the 9 moving average still. 9 moving average is still very strong, but actually, you know what? Yeah, we're right at that level of high there. Really right at that level of high. So we'll see what actually happens from here, from that there, but just sort of a nothing day today there, and also the SILJ, sort of nothing day from there as well too. Let's go look at actually quick look at the one market that I've really been focusing on myself, and that is the oil market. If we have a look at the oil market, oil is in a strong downtrend, and once again, guys, we don't ever want to think like, I want to show you this here, okay? So when we're viewing the markets, one of the biggest mistakes we make is, let's actually do this here. So I'm going to draw it in, actually let's draw it in blue, okay? If the market's going up like this, who's in control? We don't know, right? It's just an up leg, right? Remember, the trend is your friend, not just the leg, not just one leg. Now, what happens if the leg is doing this here? Down, up. What if the leg is doing that? Even though we're getting this up leg through here, like it's going up, 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 right? What's the trend? The trend is down, right? This is how markets work. And then we end up getting what? Then we end up getting something like this going on, right? Big drop to the downside. So we get through all of this period from here, right? We get all these different levels that's happening right now across the market. And this is what we see here. And the reason why I'm bringing that up is because a lot of traders, a lot of amateur traders that don't really understand these markets on a deeper level, they see this, oh, well, it's going up, it's going up, it's going up. And then suddenly the market goes down and they don't understand why. It's like, why is the market going back down again for? It was going up. I thought that was going to be a bottom, right? No picking bottoms. Don't pick a bottom, right? What's the trend? Right? The trend is what? High. Then what happened? Came up, formed another lower high, came down. Came up, formed another lower high, came down. Came up, formed another. It's forming another lower high. So the trend is down from here. Okay, the trend is completely down from there, from that perspective there. And also, if we go look at these weekly charts, check out this here. Right, we are just going sideways, but we're starting to get this downtrending point through here on that daily charts. And once we break, we could be getting ready for a really big drop on the downside.